Hey, good morning guys. Yesterday I mentioned 10.69.2.2 has some problems with roundabouts. So I just wanted to show that. There's a brick crosswalk here, so that might be why it stops, but it's really just a yield sign. You kind of see I'm bouncing around here, but we still made it. The person behind me probably didn't love that, but I think it did okay, honestly. So not bad. I want to stop here in just a little bit. I'll swing it around and we'll take it one more time and then head towards, there's a local shopping area. It's like an outdoor mall where there's quite a bit of traffic, a lot of four-ways, things like that. So we will head there in just a second. Just gonna turn around and hit that roundabout one more time. Let me kick it out of autopilot. Swing it around here. So for the most part, I think this build has been pretty smooth, especially in comparison to the last beta. So I didn't have 10.69.2.1. I had whatever was before that most of the people had, and that one for the most part I didn't really use, just because it was doing some funky stuff every once in a while. But this one's pretty good. So let's put in, let's go to Best Buy. It's in that shopping complex. So here's a guy doing lawn work. Moved over just a little bit, so that was nice. We'll go back through this roundabout. I've never had an issue with just concrete medians through this neighborhood. Never had any real issue thinking that I was going to clip any of those, and you'll see before this roundabout starts, there's one there as well. Every once in a while leaving these roundabouts, and see, full stop again, doesn't make any sense. Every once in a while leaving these, it feels like it's going to clip one of these concrete. See, there's one there. But I've never actually had that issue. It just gets really close sometimes. So it's pretty much a straight shot from here. I'll speed it up. And then whenever I get it to the stop sign, you'll see that there is a unprotected left. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, coming up on the unprotected left. This time of day there really isn't much traffic, so it should be okay. You can see it knows that there's the wall for creeping, so it knew it was clear. Should position itself here in the middle. All right, locked up the brakes on that one. I did not like that. Kept us safe. It didn't go out into traffic, but definitely could have done that a lot better. I could feel the tires skid across the road, so it wasn't like a hard slowdown. It was actually locking up the brakes. Model 3 with a roof rack. This is a pretty easy intersection up here. It actually splits off, you'll see, into two left turn lanes, and in the evening time it'll actually get backed up all the way to here. I've done it in the evening and haven't had any issues. I always am kind of curious. Like, sometimes it takes, actually I feel like it always takes a left hand here, where in actuality the place that I'm looking to go is on the right hand side. So I don't know if that's factored in at all in the decision of what lane which of the left lanes gets picked in a situation like that. Like in my mind, and I don't know why we're slowing down like that. That was a rough slowdown again. But in my mind, see, it's already looking to get over to the right. If we would have just taken the rightmost left lane, we would have been in a better position. So if that's not something that's already being considered, that's something I think could be improved upon. But I mean, that's just a minor gripe, really. Again, here you'll see, let's see if it actually does it. Do you have enough room to get over? I was gonna say, if it would have gotten over sooner, I think would have been a better choice, rather than waiting till we were at the light to try to make the merge. Because honestly, I think the back there for a little bit while we were stopped, my back end might have been setting on the line. So that was a nice job speeding up after yielding to that right-hand turn. This will be, I think, the first time I've ever tried to use autopilot going through this shopping area. It's kind of tricky, so anytime I come through here, I just drive myself. So I'm curious to see how it does. Here's a car merging in. Nice job. And there's a large, okay, it's going to take this large four-way up here. People always go out of turn here, so we will see what happens. All right, should be in the other lane. So really, we crossed 2 lanes of traffic to get to where we should have been. Could have easily been just taking that turn on the left hand. The outer left of the right turn, however you would explain that. Doing a great job so far. Again, there's very little traffic there. Just try this again in the evening and see how it goes. Let's bump up the speed just a bit. Getting close to our destination. Oh, nice. Gonna take this little jog. Oh, don't like that. So rather than going through there for a second, it did halt the brakes. And I would say a couple things I wasn't a fan of, but all in all, we got here safely. So good job. All right, guys, gonna go in, shop for a few things, and we'll try and drive again later. Take care.